If not, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has now urged the National Assembly to enact stricter laws prohibiting large sums of money in polling areas to combat vote buying and other electoral malpractices. The Commission's Director of Litigation and Prosecution, Taminu Mohammed, emphasized the growing concern about vote buying, stating that unrestricted cash at polling stations compromises the integrity of the electoral process.
The issue of vote buying, as canvassed by ICPC, the National Assembly needs to enact specific legislation proscribing certain acts or prohibiting possession of certain amount of money within the polling area. Otherwise, as said, the politician always argue that yes, we need to pay our party agent. So, nobody should carry more than 50,000 around it.
Stakeholders, including the Ondo State Resident Electoral Commissioner and Inspector General, ably represented, supported his position, calling for increased funding for the police to combat unwholesome practices.
I think we should fix an amount of money that falls within the range of what you need, maybe to buy a bottle of drink and to transport yourself back to your house. I do not think, because people vote within their area. If you have 2,000 naira for transport and 1,000 for a drink and biscuits, I don't think anybody should possess more than 3,000 naira within the vicinity. 3,000 to 5,000, sir. Because most of the time, voting and accreditation is simultaneous. Voting and accreditation is simultaneous. So when you finish voting, most voters go back to their houses after voting.
In most cases, there have been issues of logistical challenges, in terms of the vehicles, resources needed to move the men to where they're actually needed. And that's why you see we make use of rented vehicles from Road Transport Union a lot. But I want to believe if we have adequate patrol vehicles, apart from using the patrol vehicles for their normal duties when there are no elections, we can also make use of such patrol vehicles for deployment of the men as the case may be. To the best of my knowledge, sir, when we check the Electoral Acts, it is there. It is the INEC it is INEC officials that will say this person has committed an offense. Unlike the general norm where a police officer can arrest somebody he has seen committing an offense. But if the INEC official or the ad hoc staff there, if they have not said that, look, this person has done this, in most cases it's always very difficult. Then at the end of the day, even when the police effect the arrest, it is still INEC that will still prosecute. In codifying INEC regulations, if INEC has said this, so the National Assembly should put it in the various laws and then we enforce it.
The joint session chairman assured that all issues raised will be addressed in the ongoing reforms by the National Assembly.
We are going to look at all these things so that we can streamline our laws to make sure it is easily implementable. And we now call back at the end of the day to let people know. We are going to improve on our awareness program. The political parties, INEC, civil societies, everybody must be involved in ensuring that we educate the people. Sometimes you talk to someone and you're talking about elections, you say, no, the way we did it during MPN. Who is talking about MPN period now? We are talking about the new Act. 2022 Act is out of the way. We are going to have the 2025. Nobody should be talking about the 2022 again, talk less of MPN days. So people should know that when it comes to law, the newest edition is the only valid law. And that is how we can make sure that at least with such enlightenment at the grassroots, people really understand. And what happens if you violate some of these laws? Once people know, sometimes you know that, look, it's not worth it. I can't go to jail because I just want to help someone win election, and you know the consequence. Then at the end of the day, I think it will reduce the tendency for people to commit all these electoral offences.
It is a known fact that when the Electoral of 2022 was made, the belief was that it was the best. But as soon as we put it to practice in the 2023 elections, we realized that there are still a lot of gaps that need to be filled. It is crucial to acknowledge the trust deficit in various parts of the country, particularly concerning security issues. These concerns include the protection of ballot boxes, the safe transport of election results from polling units to collation centers, and manipulation of results, especially in rural areas. I urge us to put our minds together and chart a way forward to strengthen our security through a robust electoral legal framework for the development of our democracy, ensuring the well-being of it.
The meeting organized by the Joint Senate and House of Representatives Committees on Electoral Matters was supported by the UK Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office.
Hello, hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the notification button so you get notified about fresh news updates.